Hey Coyotes!
Hey, Coyotes!
Welcome to our second Cmstv.
And we're your hosts.
I'm Melissa Bradshaw.
And I'm Alexa McQueen. Before we get started,
let's roll the intro. Wow, what an amazing intro to start off an amazing day.
Aren't you curious about how your teachers are able to teach during these rough times? Well, the first story we have here today is with Addison Rudy and Skylar Roy about a teacher spotlight.
Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Skylar Roy.
And I'm Addie Rudy.
And today we interviewed 3 teachers to see what their perspective was on remote online learning.
Let's see what they have to say. How do you like remote online learning?
So I would say that overall, it's not so bad. I really have enjoyed being able to work from home and stay safe while doing so. I've got some awesome work neighbors, my fiance Jonathan.
Recently, the San Diego Zoo just reopened on January 30th. If you're looking for something to do for fun, you can now go there again. Just make sure you set up a reservation before you enter, because it is needed to get inside the park.
But, you know, it's less than ideal when we think about all of the opportunities that we miss out on getting to hang out together in the classroom and see one another in the hallways at school. But overall, not so bad.
What's something successful that's come out of remote online learning?
I think something successful that's come out from my end as a teacher is I think that I've gotten a lot better at being an avid communicator with my students. And I think that that's something that technology provides us as a way to sort of interconnect with one another in a pretty immediate way. So I think that I've been able to sort of leverage technology much differently than I have in years previous because I've had to. So I definitely think that's a big success of this year.
And then lastly, what is something you've struggled with while being online?
I think the worst part about being online is when I can't find students. It makes me worry when they're logged into the class, but I don't know if they're actually with us, and when they're not responding, I wonder where they are and if they're going to be okay. And it's also just hard from like a non-teacher perspective, just like being a member of a family and a community and seeing my own kids struggle with missing out on the stuff that they would normally want to do, and not being able to spend time with my parents. So I just think in general there have been so many hardships that everybody's experienced, but from a teaching perspective, it's really just I worry more when I can't check in with the kids, and when I don't know where they are, if they're not with us, then I just my mind kind of goes down an ugly spiral and I get concerned about them. Whereas if I can see them every day, I can check in and make sure that they have what they need and they feel supported.
Thanks for watching, Coyotes.
Now sending it back to the anchors.
Those are some awesome teachers.
On the topic of school, we have an interview with Colin McGoldrick about some of the elementary schoolers and their thoughts on school safety. Let's give it away.
Hello, I'm Colin McGoldrick, and I will interview 2 kids from the school Calavera Hill Elementary School and what they think about their school.
My name is Sean Patrick McGoldrick, and my grade is currently 5th at the moment. What do I think of my school? I think of my school as it's very hard there because I have glasses and breathing fogs up my glasses, and overall just breathing is hard, and I think I'd rather I feel going there gets me a better education, but as experience-wise, I'd say I like home more. So overall, I'm all about education. So overall, I like it more there.
Do you think your school is safe?
At the moment, I think my school is safe, even if we weren't super social distance. I think we were safe. I think the mask is truly all you need because I don't think we're gonna be looking at each other like that. So, do I think there is a way to improve my school's safety? Yes.
How?
I think that safety, personally, my only consent would be that tag. I think the teacher should come up with some alternative to tag or a way to tag each other, or else kids are going to make up their own ways that may not approve of teachers because they're not going to be thinking about it. They're just going to think about fun and not touching each other, which sometimes isn't enough. Am I learning in what style? I'd say everything is kind of normal. I'd just say what they truly did to change a school right now is that there's a lot less social studies time, like another less 40 minutes, actually only 30 minutes, and then they need to add, and then currently lunch is like a special activity at 12:25, and that's just kind of sad because lunch is usually a big portion of my playtime, and I feel that they should add lunch back in. I understand you're cramped in, but if you are cramped in, then maybe you should just have lunch in the classroom or your recess room. So,
Okay, you didn't answer the second question. What style are you on? Self-paced, group projects, just notes? What type of style?
We're not doing just notes. I'd say we're doing self-paced learning because with the addition of Freckle in my school, it's everyone's doing it.
My name's Aiden, and I'm in 3rd grade.
What do you think of your school?
I think they try hard. They teach us. They're good. They're great. They're a good school.
Do you think your school is safe?
Yes, it kind of looks like a jail considering the giant fences. But I understand there are people trying to kidnap kids, take a gun to the face.
Do you think there is a way to improve your school safety?
Probably not.
Why so?
Big gates, locked. Yeah, pretty much. COVID?
Are you learning?
Yes. Very much so.
What type of style are you? Self-paced group projects, just notes?
We're like doing projects. Right now we have a bean, and we have to name it, give it its birthday, and see how it grows every day.
Okay, then I hope you liked that. Now back to the anchors. Goodbye, coyotes.
Now we know how elementary is holding up during the pandemic.
Recently, the San Diego Zoo just reopened on January 30th. If you're looking for something to do for fun, you can now go there again. Just make sure you set up a reservation before you enter, because it is needed to get inside the park.
Speaking of reopening, the Windmill Food Hall is serving again. Let's look more into it.
Hey Coyotes, it's Lola and Karis, and today we went to the Windmill Food Hall, located in Carlsbad, California. We walked around for a while to find many interesting things, like a wedding venue and food places, including Poke Stand, Draft Pizza, and the District 1 Pho. There was also many more. We decided to go to El Puerto's Street Tacos. They had indoor and outdoor seating. After looking at the menu for a while, we decided to get the tacos. We got to watch them make our taco shells, and we finally got them. They were so delicious. We definitely recommend going here, and we loved it. Sending it back to the anchors, this is Lola and Karis.
Those foods make my mouth water.
Anyway, it's Black History Month this month, so be sure to remember the great heroes of our past and present.
I sure will. Also, Alessia Matucci has a story about the Brixton store opening. Take it away, Alessia.
Hey Coyotes, Alessia Matucci here to show you a new store that launched a few weeks ago in Encinitas. Right by the famous corner taco shop, the Brixton store has officially opened to shoppers. Centered around rock music, surf, and skate, this place is super cool. Managed to get a time-lapse of the store being built, and it's crazy to see the progress they made in only a few weeks. I have quite a few things from here, and the quality is amazing. A very favorite of mine is the Heist Beanie, which all of the honor roll students from last semester get in place of an honor roll breakfast, thanks to our amazing PTSA and Brixton. A few celebrities who have requested clothing from Brixton are Halsey, Pete Davidson, both Hadid sisters, Justin Bieber, Finn Wolfhard, both Hemsworth brothers, the Black Pumas, Robert Downey Jr., Harry Styles, Kendall Jenner, and Post Malone, just to name a few. By the end of 2021, they plan to have 5 store locations, 3 of which are in California and 2 of which are in Las Vegas. They're also going to be featured in Outer Banks Season 2, Stranger Things Season 4, and Riverdale Season 6. Shop online or in store to twin with your favorite celebrities today. Back to you, anchors.
Wow, that's such an amazing store. I'd like to introduce our substitute anchor, Amanda Bradshaw.
Hello, I sure want to get all of those clothes, and a good thing there's a store right here in Carlsbad.
That's right. Next up, we have a story with Krill about snap circuits.
Take it away!
With fewer and fewer things to do for the past weeks, you start to get more and more bored. For those of you who love science experiments as well as boredom killers, this is the game for you. Snap Circuits Jr. is a circuit board where you can simply place the pieces on it and watch as the electricity flows through them. There are plenty of ways to do this. For example, in Project 3, you put a speaker, a sensor, and a music box onto the board. You then connect them all using the circuit pieces and simply hit the sensor. Did I mention that not everything may go as planned? If you build your connections wrong, the objects will not work as they should. No sweat, it's all about trial and error. Just try again and you'll get there. One helpful tip, make sure the circuit is closed, otherwise electricity won't run through it. This is a great way to learn about physics and how the flow creates electricity. In short, I definitely recommend getting one of these games. Not only is it a great boredom killer, it's also a great educational tool.
That's some exciting stuff.
I agree. Anyhow, Carson Johnson has a great story lined up for us about Pokemon.
Great, take it away, Carson.
Hey Coyotes, Carson Johnson here. You likely know me for my interest in Pokemon? Well, I'm here today to talk about that very thing. Specifically, the possible remakes coming later this year. Sinnoh is infamous for many things. Like the cursed Haunter trade. It's holding an Everstone, so you can't get a Gengar without, actually doing a trade with another person, like a friend. There's also the, pretty good arc, not gonna lie. And then there's the champion Cynthia. The one known as today is probably the hardest champion to fight to this day. Good chance to see in the memes about her Garchomp sweeping everything. That Garchomp will likely live up to the legends if you ever get to it.
Anyways, earlier in 2020, the year we all remember for its also intimacy, some would remember the fact that people were memeing a lot about how Sinnoh remakes haven't come out for so long. Are they ever gonna come out? Anyways, a leaker had shown us a huge leak that really just showed us that we might get our wish later this year. also the other things. Like the Sino-confirmed rumors about the whole, oh, this correlates to this and this, even though that's literally not how it works. Like, because time and space exist to sort of shield synonymics when it happened, because the alga and Palkia are the problem of time and space. And yeah, all that stuff. But there's also been Palkia and the alga balloons set up somewhere, and some, like I said, the leaks, and yeah, people are very...
Whoa, that's some interesting Pokemon info. But for now, Coyotes, looks like we're winding down to the last few seconds of the show.
We hope you have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
And we'll see you next time.